Hello there. Probably you may know a COP26 summit is underway since Sunday, the 31st October 2021. All the elites will be discussing about the climate and the environment issues of our planet, and the big multinationals as well. You have people like Greta Thunberg, Her Majesty Prince Charles, probably even Her Majesty the Queen as well as bosses of the big corporations preaching to us spend less, eat less, travel less, practically exist even more less. This is their true aim. And they're blaming us, due to our egoistic consumer consumption rate, we are polluting the earth with carbon dioxide and other substances as well. A brief lesson of biology. CO2 is essential for plant life of photosynthesis, as water, as nitrogen, and the sun. The more you lower the CO2, more difficult plant life, or flourish, should say. Less oxygen for us, and therefore the atmosphere will be more contaminant with other substances. Practically, you won't have a Earth-like atmosphere in the future if they go on this road. One thing they don't know about is the NASA research into the solar activity of the sun, which we're entering a period which is at its lowest as records began. This has happened in the past when there were crop shortages due to the climate, the weather, mass starvation, and therefore spark off various civil uprisings like the French Revolution or the plague itself. We're entering that era as NASA states, but they seem to take it for granted. This thing, you have more problems with the climate due to less activity from the sun, more natural disasters. When it comes to crop growing and agriculture in mass, it could be crops won't be able to germ itself or grow in certain climatic situations. Therefore, we could be facing a mass global starvation. And these cult or elite creeps seem to take it for granted this element. It's not the CO2 emissions which is in this moment ruining the Earth's climate. It's the lack of solar activity from the sun. It's at its lowest. Every 11 years it goes through this cycle, or other type of cycles which appear after some years, I don't know. And this could have a serious impact the way we live, the way we work, and the way we exist on this planet. It's wise to use energy wisely. Do not waste anything, recycle things, yes. But don't come to me saying, you're the one to blame because you pollute a lot. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should eat less, travel less, and breathe less. No way. These elites have got no God-given right to tell us what we should do with our existence. We know more better themselves than they do. While they go around in their planes, their villas, their yachts. Do they put in practice what they preach for themselves? No. They're massive hypocrites. And it'd be wise not to listen all the hype, all of the crap they tell us.